Okay, let's see what we got here for this. Well, we got the Soul Fighter event. Yeah, that game mode was cool, but kind of hard. Especially the hard mode, no pun intended. Heart Steel, which I never saw. Briar. Hue. Dog. Did we get Milio this year? Maybe. I think we did. Oh yeah, we had that ARAM clash too. I didn't get to compete in that. Faker winning again. It's not SKT winning, it's just Faker winning at this point. We all know it. Like the 1 year they didn't have him on the team, they didn't make it anywhere. And then they immediately bring him back. And it's like, yeah, we need him. Kind of helps when he is the king.
Hey folks, I'm Andre, also known as Meddler.
And I'm Jeremy, aka Riot Brightman. Welcome back. We hope you all had a wonderful and happy holiday season, and we're really excited to welcome you to season 2024. Would have been happier if we got some
holiday skins,
we're filming this video in early November.
Or some snow day ones, or reindeer horn and Lilia.
The season won't be covered in this video. Today we're going to be joined by more folks from across the league team to talk about some of the things coming in 2024, like ranked updates, new champions, some information about Arcane Season 2, and some updates on esports.
Now, before we get started, don't forget that when you jump into a game in 5 days, Summoner's Rift is going to look and feel a little bit different. Get ready for some new objectives, map changes, and updates to the core item system. And as a reminder, Season Start Cinematic is going to be releasing next week on January 10th.
Oh, good. Birthday stream. Let's do it. Now, is the rank system going to be the same?
Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Long Harrison, the lead gameplay designer for League. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you all about some of our thoughts on ranked, some of our learnings from the changes we made last year, and what we want to do this year to help make your climbs better for season 2024. Last year, we added Emerald tier and increased LP gains to help alleviate any pain from increasing the number of rank resets each year.
Around the end.
And while we've seen an overall increase in match quality, there were some side effects that moved us away from where we want to take ranked. We've seen much larger differences in visible ranks in games, meaning many of you saw players with different ranks in your matches, like a plat player in a silver game. So we're making some focused improvements on how the rank system evaluates players' skill to reduce these situations. These changes will be going live when you start your rank climb next week.
She got the giant plush pillow.
The changes should help resolve some other pain points, such as losing more LP than you gain, even with a positive ranked win rate overall. And also help with differentiating between Smurf accounts and new players. As always, we'll be closely monitoring these changes, as well as your feedback, to make adjustments as needed. Best of luck in your climbs.
What is on that person's head in the back with the yellow thing? Teemo hat! You gotta have the Teemo hat. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Hi everyone, I'm Lexi Gao, aka Riot Lexical, the Champions team lead.
And I'm Soap May, also known as Soapbox, production lead on the Champions team.
We've been working on Skarner's update for a while now, and we've been polishing him up to be ready for his big day. Meanwhile, he's getting ready for some fun too. Last time we talked about Skarner, we showed his gameplay, but we never really talked about his lore.
Skarner was a founding member of the Yuntal, where he helped guide and shape Ixtal into the prospering region it is now. He is, however, very suspicious of the outside world and believes that Ixtal should be isolated to be safe. And he will not hesitate to run down intruders to keep it that way. We are currently finishing up Skarner's VGU, and we can't wait for you to skitter across the rift in the first half of the year.
After Skarner, we're working on 2 other champion updates.
I really want to take that boulder, like full damage build with it, whatever the scaling is, and just snipe somebody with it.
Plays a pretty big role in a show that maybe you heard about. Arcane. We want to bring their Arcane version to the Rift with updated visuals and VO, while also giving some love to their gameplay. You can expect to see them early next year after the second season is over. As for what comes after the Arcane-inspired VGU, we're excited to announce that we'll finally be tackling Shyvana.
She has a great team and has become an iconic part of the League roster. Thus, we're thinking about refining and progressing who she is and tuning up her gameplay instead of a complete overhaul on her narrative and themes. Think more Udyr and less Skarner. But we want to be transparent about her timeline. Shyvana's VGU will not be released until 2025 after the Arcane VGU.
Okay, now on to the new champions.
Is she still going to nuke us?
A cute, small ADC that will be swooping into the rift soon. Meet Smolder, the fiery fledgling. Look at that cute little son.
He's so cute.
No, it's a dragon. Run
Nunu?
away! Fire!
He can go over walls.
At least I didn't end up in a tree again. Hi, I'm Smolder.
He's gonna drive by and fly by airstrike.
I'm the best dragon.
And the smug walk.
Hey, Mom, what are the fire thingies next to my ears called? Oh, okay.
He's a flying turret.
Me? Whoa! Look what I can do. Holy
he has execution capabilities?
Hey, where'd everybody go? Oh, yeah. Did you see that, Mom? I smoked them. Fine.
Very Yordle-like ears.
One of the goals we had for Smolder was to make a straightforward ADC. As all of the recent ADCs we've released are high-skilled champs or very non-traditional. Aphelios, Samira, Zeri, Nila. We want to fulfill the fantasy of a little dragon who can focus on honing his fire-breathing skills.
Now, what
and
are
while
scalings?
Smolder may be working on his skills, his mom is never too far in the distance and is always ready to make an appearance when he needs her the most.
After Smolder, we'll be heading further north to cool off from all that dragon fire. Our Vestayan solo laner is someone we've been wanting to bring to the Rift for a while, but the last time we tried that development took a bit of a detour and we ended up with Sylas.
But not to worry, the Champions team is back on the case and is focusing
Omen
on
became
making
Riven,
a
and then
new
the design
mid-range
became
mage.
Neferi.
We have another champion in the works who should be a familiar face to all of you. But we're gonna hand things over to Riot Brightmoon and Meddler to talk a little bit more about our new upcoming champion.
Last year, we shared that Arcane Season 2 would be releasing globally this November. Everyone at Riot is really excited by the show, and we've been inspired to bring Arcane into game more. We're excited to show you a small preview of one of the things the League team's been working on. So the first bit of Arcane you'll be seeing in League will be Ambessa Madara. She'll bring Noxian domination to the Rift. And much like how she is in the show, she won't be for the faint of heart in game.
Does she have one arm?
Don't let her large stature fool you, though. She brings both strength and speed, sidestepping attacks with surprising agility.
So Kalista is a bruiser.
This is only the first piece of Arcane coming to League this year. To celebrate Arcane Season 2, we'll have Arcane-inspired gameplay and a new VGU, new skins, as well as a few other surprises.
I mean, you put the Silco in TFT.
For the new season. I hope you are too. Can we show them a clip? Maybe just one?
Okay, one, but just a short one.
Just a short one. Everybody, milk the crap out of it. What's that? He's got the bandages now. No way. Is that? Yes! 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 Warwick! Champion Mastery.
Hey everyone, I'm Evan Humphreys, aka Riot Revenancer, the lead system designer for our motivations team. We're responsible for creating and maintaining the various systems around the game like loot, honor, and champion mastery, which is what I'm here to talk to you all about today. Champions are the most central part of League, and we love the dedication that a lot of you have to your mains. We want mastering champions to be a meaningful experience that lets you differentiate more between players who play champions some and players who play them a ton.
Or Yas mains that only do that.
So, we're uncapping the leveling system and letting you show up exactly how much you play your favorite champions. Levels 7 through 10 will unlock new versions of the Mastery emote, and after that, we'll add an evolving number that displays your total Mastery level from 11 and beyond. And don't worry, your current champion mastery points will carry over to the new system. So if you've already grinded to mastery 7 on your main,
how do you earn those upgrades?
there's no need
do you
to
have
do
to
it
get
again.
like something higher than S+, or is it just mastery point level in general?
We'll be back again as we get closer to launch in the first half of the year with more info on this updated system.
Pantheon's shield, what? So just look at everything in the background to see if you find any Easter eggs.
I'm Eduardo Cadmus Cortejoso, and I'm a team lead for game modes on League of Legends.
Hi, I'm Selena Choo-Choo-Trang Liu, the delivery lead on the modes team.
So last year, we released Arena and we received a huge amount of support from all of you. We brought it back in December to test out some changes and make some improvements. We're happy to share, though, that it's coming back again in the first half of this year with even more improvements. Our goal for the next iteration of Arena is to increase champion diversity, improve game-to-game variance, and foster even more experimentation. One of our favorite parts of Arena is the ability to play some fun and wacky combinations that wouldn't and maybe shouldn't work in Summoner's Rift. So we want to encourage that with some more targeted changes to gameplay and game balance. The biggest change you'll see is that we're increasing the number of teams from 4 teams of 2 to 8 teams of 2, for a total of 16 players in each game of Arena, making Arena a 2v2, v2, 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 v2.
That's not Arena, that's a mosh pit.
This means that you'll face different teams more often, have more chances at redemption, and maybe get out early or crush the competition if you're really doing well.
You can also expect to see some new augments, new maps, and some other improvements that we're still right now exploring. Outside of Arena, we are also bringing back more game modes this year. Earth will be back for Lunar New Year, and then we'll be following that up with One for All.
Yes!
We'll be sure to update you later in the year about what modes are going to come out after that.
And Doombots. I missed Doombots as well. And Ascension, that was good too.
Even with all the work happening on Arena last year, we still have something else cooking behind the scenes.
As well as Star Guardian
yet another
and
new mode
Odyssey.
That, like Arena, will be a totally different take on core League gameplay. But unlike Arena, this will be a little bit more of a chill way to spend time with your friends. We don't want to spoil too much yet, so we'll be back later this year to share more.
Casual, spend time with friends.
Have fun, and we'll see you in ARAM,
like craftable survival
Earth,
mode?
OFA, and TBD.
TBD. Yeah, watch, that's just the initials for it because it means
Last year, we spent some time behind the scenes working on updating League's anti-cheat and bot detection software, as our current version had fallen behind the times. This was compounded by the security breach earlier in the year, which increased our vulnerability to botting and cheating. And a pretty consistent piece of feedback that we've been hearing from you all is the high number of bots in games, disrupted Smurfs and ranked, and an increase in scripting. We know this has been a consistent pain point in League, so it's been something we've been working on fixing.
One of our
also,
goals
the
this
fist
year
on
is
your
to maintain
jacket
and
is upside
improve
down,
the
the
competitive
logo.
integrity in
No,
all
that's
of
just
your
me.
League games, whether it's in ranked or normals, Clash, Arena, whatever. So in late February or early March, we're bringing Vanguard to League. Vanguard is our proprietary anti-cheat and anti-botting software that's been active in Valorant since the beginning. We've seen a huge amount of success in their ability to catch and stop cheaters in their games, and we expect to see similar results when we implement it in League.
Similar to Valorant's version of Vanguard, Leagues will run at the kernel level. This is becoming standard for strong anti-cheat software in gaming, as cheat and bot makers are quick to adapt. If you don't run at this level, they will, and thereby evade all of the anti-cheat software as a result. Now, Vanguard offers us the ability to catch bots and cheaters as quickly and effectively as possible. It also gives us the opportunity to do things like hardware ban offenders and terminate matches in which a cheater is detected.
How many times are we going to see that?
Loss of LP for everybody except the person cheating, of course.
Now, we know that there's a question and concern of data privacy around kernel-level anti-cheat. This is something that came up with Vanguard and Valorant as well, and we want to take a moment to tackle those concerns up front here. Vanguard does not collect or process any personal information differently from our current anti-cheat software. We don't need or want to know anything more about you or your machine other than what is necessary to maintain integrity when playing our games. Now, if you already have Vanguard installed because you've played Valorant, you won't need to do anything else and you can continue as normal. But if you haven't, starting in a few weeks, you'll be required to install Vanguard in order to play League.
We know that this may be a meaningful change, but we're very confident it will lead to an overall better League experience for everyone. We'll be sure to communicate with you all as the changes go live and to let you know how things are going afterwards. All right, we're going to hand things back off to the dev team now for an update on some of the skins coming to League this year.
Too. So I guess it's fair.
like trying to craft a unique fantasy where you can't have any kind of costuming on the stretch locations and like the thighs, the knees, the elbows. So you're kind of...
I mean, Kiana's got thighs for days. That didn't stop her from having any.
Hey everyone, I'm Stephanie 100-Piece Nuggets Leong, the Skins team lead.
And I'm Thomas Randy, aka Riot Hylia, the concept art lead for Skins. Today we're going to talk a bit about some of the upcoming thematics for League, some of our goals for 2024, and we're going to give you all an update on our ASUs. But first, I believe we owe you an updated Prestige skin list.
Yes, we do.
Ta-da! Oh.
Wrong one. And the joke was that Yu-Gi-Oh players can't read?
You can expect Prestige skins for Rakan, Ezreal, Kindred, Evelynn, and Kayle
Kindred.
In that order. We'll be back later in the year to give you all an update on the second half of the year.
Ezreal,
we also wanted to give you all an update on our 2 ASUs. Lee Sin's base is finalized, and we've been working through his extensive skin catalog. We spent a lot of time testing out his animations to make sure we didn't impact his smooth gameplay, and have been sure to similarly focus on this with his skins. We're really excited to put him and his newly unbroken neck into your hands. His neck was broken? And you can expect to bring him onto the Rift in early May. We did want to give you a heads up that we have run into a few challenges with Teemo. Such a troublemaker.
Mischievous.
Teemo's getting one, but Malphite is still looking like PS1.
It's taking us a bit longer than we originally intended, and
just
we're
import the Wild Rift model.
Updated timelines, but we'll be back with an update later this year with a sweeper to let you know when to expect an updated Swift Scout on the Rift.
All right, now on to the new and returning skin thematics of the year. So first up, we're going to be celebrating the Lunar New Year with a brand new thematic called Heaven Scale, which pays homage to the rich cultural heritage of the holiday. In the world of Heaven Scale, a curious court of deities take on human guises and descend from their palaces in the clouds to take part in the mortal celebrations below. So Heaven Scale's design fantasy skews a bit more heavily into ancient historical divinity and garments in order to distance itself from our more modern takes on the Lunar New Year, like lunar beasts or firecrackers.
Yeah, we still don't have an Independence Day one? Ooh, Janna showing off all the leg.
Beautiful designs, while also keeping a fun and celebratory tone in line with the spirit of the holiday. We also have another brand new thematic coming up that delves into a world where primal instinct reigns supreme, called Primal Ambush. Primal Ambush draws heavy inspirations from the refined skill of martial artists and the raw, fierce strength of tigers themselves. We wanted to show some love to our Southeast Asian players in particular with this thematic. We really drew a ton of inspiration from that region, the fashions of those cultures, where tigers naturally live and hold a great deal of cultural significance.
Asian
we'll
themed
also have
skins.
the return of some established thematics like porcelain, recent favorite fairy court, as well as some well-loved thematics we haven't visited in a few years, like Project and Blood Moon. And you can expect to see all of these come out before summer this year.
We've also been taking a look at some improvements we can make outside of just what
would be cool,
skins
just having be chainsaws.
So some of our older legendaries, for instance, were released before we started adding content such as legendary borders. So we're going to be going back to add them to skins that missed out. This includes skins such as Broloff, Corporate Mundo, and Dragon Trainer Tristana. Trist will actually be live in just a few days.
And finally, we have some skins coming out for champions who haven't had as much love.
How about legendary Warwick and Poppy skins?
Rammus is currently sitting
in
the 1,000 Day Club, and Olaf is hot on his tail.
All right, well, that's it for us for now. We're going to hand things over to the esports team. We'll give you an update on the competitive side of the league that we definitely should have been drafted for.
Yep, absolutely.
Silver 2.
I am iron.
Ouch. Yeah, fun fact, a lot of the Riot employees don't play the game.
Hi, everyone. I'm Naz
because they're really bad.
And I'm Chris Greeley.
And we are so excited to kick off the 14th season of LoL Esports. And we want to give you a look at some of our plans for 2024. And I'm happy to skip this because I don't give a so
rat's.
Let's start by talking about our global events, MSI and Worlds.
I don't care, because you all literally screwed up when Pantheon support showed up in the first game of the World Finals one year, and y'all had a tizzy. And a lot of us told you to screw off and shove it up your ass, because hypocrisy abounds.
All right, before we go, we wanted to remind you that we're celebrating a special birthday for League this year. We are turning 15. We are so close to being able to finally drive a car.
Oh, in the US at least. But we're looking forward to celebrating with you all later this year. We're not doing new game announcements this time. This year is all about League and celebrating our 15th birthday with all of you.
So look forward to the celebrations coming in October. And as a reminder, don't forget to check out the dev blogs that go into more detail on some of the topics we discussed today. We'll also be back with our regular dev updates as usual after this video, so we'll be seeing you soon.
Best of luck on your climbs, and welcome to season 2024.
Welcome to a new year of hell that you can't pull away from. Tryndamere? Oh right, he's getting an update that we voted for. Now, if they just make it to where he doesn't get 35% crit chance for free, or ability to use his ultimate under every crowd control at once, including silence, stun, polymorph, taunt, like, it doesn't matter what it is, he can still do it, even knock up. It's like, nope, doesn't matter. Alistar can purge them, but Tryndamere gets to use them regardless. And it's like, it's called die with the GA, and then after you respawn, use it. It's that simple. But no. They're probably still going to keep that on him because screw the player base. Honestly, I'm excited though. I'm worried I'm going to have to relearn jungle routing and jungle camps. Like, I'm going to have to definitely focus more on objectives this year. Because now there's like 3 little gross bug leech things before the Herald and then the Baron, which 3 variants of the Baron? And I'm like, oh, goody. And you know what the worst part about it is? Come wintertime of 2024, we are not getting a winter skin, so no Santa hats for anybody. So sorry, Baron. Yeah, you want to make new maps? How about you make How about you stop leaving modders to have to make that stuff for us? Honest to God, and give us some PvE. We have y'all have the capabilities to do it. Y'all have it. Y'all just don't want to do it. Instead, we're waiting an eternity and a half for the MMO, which will probably be ready to go into alpha by 2030. Anyway, I'm done. I'm getting sidetracked. So, what do y'all think about the new season? Like, are y'all excited? Y'all scared? What do you think? Drop a comment down below. Hit like and subscribe when we put out a new video, and let me know what you think of the face cam. Like, should we keep it? Should we drop it? It's like, y'all let me know. But do all that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, ciao.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah.